Hello everyone, my name is Bagus Aditya from 10 to number 20. Now I will tell you a story about Timun Mas. So let's go to the story. In a village, there lived an old woman named Moyam. She lived a carer. Moyam is eager to have a child in order to be able to take care of himself who was getting old. However, it was all impossible because she did not have a husband. Every day, Moyan goes to the forest to find fireworks. One day, in the middle of the forest, she met a giant who was very scary. The body of the giant is taller than a tree. The skin is full of coarse fur. The skin is dark. His mouth contains a pair of sharp fangs. The nails are long and contracted. Moyan was terrified. Her body trembled at the sight of huge creatures. The giant says in a very exaggerated voice, "Hey, old woman, don't be afraid. I won't eat you. You are too old. Your meat is tough and unpalatable. I came here just wanting to give you something." The giant gave a few grains of plant seeds and said, "Plant the seeds and take care of them, and you will get everything you want during these times. But remember, you shall enjoy it alone. You shall give it to me too as a token of gratitude." I am just noted. She went straight home. Upon Mokyam's arrival home, according to the giant's instructions, the seeds was planted. Miraculously, the next day, the seeds of that plant had grown into cucumbers plants. The fruits are massive. If exposed to sunlight, it is as bright as because they were curious about the cucumbers. Finally, picked the biggest one. When she was divided, Mokyam was very surprised. Inside the cucumber is a very beautiful baby girl. "This is the meaning of the giant's words," she said silently. How pleasant Mokyam was. Never imagined that she will have such a beautiful daughter, because it is born from the fruits of cucumbers of golden colors. The child was named Timun Mas. Next day, in the forest, Mokyam was reunited with the giants. Giant says, "You has got what you wanted all alone. In accordance with your promise, you must share it with me." Mokyam was puzzled. She asked, "How maybe a baby girl can be divided?" "You don't have to confuse, old woman. You can have it until the age of 17. Next, that kid will be my meal. Obviously a giant." "Alright, giants, I'm going to take care of the child and consider the child my own until the age of 17, Mokyam said. Timun Mas grew up to be a very kind and beautiful girl. The skin is yellow. The body is tall as it is. Her hair has shiny black. The more days, the beauty the more noticeable. Timun Mas is also very diligent in helping his mothers. He always accompanied his mothers to find fireworks in the forest. The kindness of Timun Mas' heart made Moyan worry about losing it. She really don't want Timun Mas to become the giant's meal. Years after years, it keeps changing. Now Timun Mas has turned 17 years old. It was time for the giants to take Timun Mas. Mokyam told Timun Mas to hide in the rooms. Suddenly, there was a very loud banging sound. It was the sound of the giant's footsteps. Mokyam trembled with fright. "Hey, old lady, which is your daughter you have promised me?" the giant shouted. "Taking a bad times, giant lord. His body is very stinky. You definitely won't like eating it," Mokyam said. "Alright, I'll be back in a week. Make sure when I come back, he's ready for the take to the woods." "First, masters, I won't let you down," Mokyam said. So the giants went back to the forest. Mokyam and Timun Mas were very relieved. They still have time to be together. However, after a week had passed and the giants came back, his mother and daughters still did not want to separate it. Timun Mas went back into hiding. This time in the kitchen, inside an empty water. "Oh, old lady, I'm back to charge your promise. Hurry up and hand over your daughters." "Sorry, giant lord, Timun Mas is selling wood to the village. If only you had come early, you would have met him," said Mokyam. Half angry, the giant shouted, "Well, I give it another 1 week. If your daughter you don't leave it to me, I will destroy your house." Mokyam is increasingly frightened and confused by the threats of the giants. She really did want his very beautiful daughters to be a meal of cruel giants. Timun Mas said, "Mothers, don't be sad. Let me be the giant's meals. So my sons, Mom won't let you fall prey to that evil giant. Ma will do anything to save you, Motyam says. Then Motyam went to see a powerful grandfathers who lived on the mountains. The magic grandfathers gave a cucumber seed, a thorn, a grain of salt, and a piece of shrimp's paste. A week later, the giant came again. This time, the giant was already unable to restrain his emotions. His big legs thumped to the ground so that the earth trembled. Quickly hand over your sons, or I destroy your house with you. I'm already so hungry, the giant shouted. Giants, my son has already walked into the woods. Return to you to the forest where they during May. Timon Mas is already there, Maud says lying. At that time, Timon Mas had already walked out to the house through the back doors. He brought all the objects given by the powerful grandfather from the mountains. By the panics, Timon Mas still remembers her mother's order to throw a cucumber seeds. Those cucumber seeds instantly turned into cucumbers laden with massive fruits. Starving, the giant eats the cucumbers of the fields. He again chased Timon Mas, although his gluttonous stomach made his way slow. Timon Mas drew a sword. Giants turned into a bamboo forest. The bamboo forest slowed down the giant rose. His body became full of wounds from being pierced by bamboo sticks. Timon Mas throws a piece of shrimp paste. This time, the paste turned into suctions. But the giant screamed for help when his body was sucked into the mud. He was killed by mud, and so the history of the evil giants is over. Being free from evil giants, the lives of Timon Mas and Boyans improved. They live happily ever after. The moral from the legends of Timon Mas is that we should not act arbitrarily towards other people because that will be disastrous for himself. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.